I know Sally's the Director of Parks and Recreation for the City of Corpus Christi, and I guess it falls into her ballpark to oversee the maintenance of the beaches in the City of Corpus Christi. Sally?
I'm not doing this by myself because, as you can imagine, Parks and Recreation encompasses a lot more than just the beaches. And so we thought that it would be much better if you all met the people who are actually out here every day doing the work on the beaches. And so I want to introduce the rest of the staff who are out here doing the bulk of the work on the beaches. We have Michelle Thomas, who is our beach and bayfront superintendent. She works with the beaches and all the activities with the maintenance and the lifeguards, and also all the special events, such as Beach to Bay, sea sculptures when we had it, the block party, and so it's kind of the beaches here and the bayfront beaches, McGee Beach, CC Beach. And then we have Derek Herzog. 2 years ago, the fire department very nicely gave us all the beach lifeguards. You know how that is when one department says, here, you can have a whole division. Well, we got the beach lifeguards, and Derek is the supervisor of all of our Gulf Beach lifeguards. He has taken that to a new level in the fact that we are now doing programming. And a few weeks ago, you may have seen the CAST program, which are children who have disabilities. We actually took them fishing out on the jetties of Packery Channel, and Derek was the one who put that together. And we'll be doing additional programming, safety training, some kayak training, and some other things as part of the beach lifeguard program, to where it's more of safety and getting people used to the beach and what they can do out there. And last but not least is Todd. Todd is our beach maintenance supervisor. He's the one who's going to actually do the presentation today about the beach maintenance. Todd has been out here for 9 years? Since we started. This is another one of those deals. Since the county gave us this portion of the beach, Todd has been out here. We actually maintain about 8 miles of beaches of a 21-mile stretch. But we have 8 miles, and we actually go into Claiborne County. So we have Nueces County and part of Claiborne County. And Todd will turn it over to you. When he gets done, if you all have questions, we'll see who is appropriate to answer the questions. Okay?
So you know, my name is Todd Jensen. I'm the Beach Operations Supervisor. Where's my thing? Hello. Our beach. The beach operations. How do you change this? How do you change this?
Yeah, that should have been.
Okay. The city began doing the beach maintenance in 2002. As Sally said, we take care of approximately 7 to 8 miles of beach. The difficulty part about it is it's not a continuous 8 miles. It's spread out over a 21-mile area, which causes a little bit of logistical problems there. We do seaweed removal, general maintenance as far as the sand maintenance, trying to keep it accessible to the public by vehicles, trash pickup, beach parking permits, and, of course, special events. On the seaweed removal, it's about 4 to 6 months of continuous seaweed coming in. You can see it out on the beaches now. The removal process, temporary seaweed beaches. That's about all it is. We basically try to make it pretty in peak areas. It comes back in and brings it back to us again. The equipment we use presently are as Tony says, those big, yellow, ugly machines. This is a little bit older picture. And we skin the seaweed and we place it on the foredune on the adjacent beach where we take it from. During periods of lighter seaweed, we have a landscape type rake that we rake the seaweed and sometimes mix it in with the sand or place it on the foredune. Where'd that one come from? Okay, back. As you can see, covers the whole beach. Where'd that one come from? And sometimes, luckily, with Mother Nature's help, we can get it back to this. Sometimes the tides help us out and take it away. Most of the time we have to pick it up and move it. We have 7 full-time staff. That includes myself. We work year-round, 7 days a week. We normally have about 3 to 4 employees on the beach on each day. And then during the peak season, March through September, October, we have some additional folks that come out and help us pick up trash. We lease our heavy equipment, our loaders, graders, and then we own dump trucks and a couple of smaller loaders for raking. On the trash pickup, we have approximately 125 trash barrels spread out over that 8 miles that we do. We empty those trash cans routinely on Mondays and Fridays. Normally on the weekends, we have to do them again during the peak season. Portable toilets, we've got 32 of them spread out there. We pump them out twice a week. We have a vendor that does that for us, and then our crew cleans them out on a daily basis to try to make them presentable. Beach parking permits, we're also in charge of selling the beach parking permits on the beaches. They're $12. We started doing that in 2002. During the peak season, starting in usually Memorial Day weekend, we have somebody out there every day selling them on the beach. They're also available at Academy. I think we have 15 different vendors around the city that sell them, all the Stripe stores out on the island. I got ahead of myself there. Monies from the beach parking permits are used towards maintenance and operations. When necessary, additional work hours are scheduled for special events. This is spring break. We set up a safety lane all the way down the beach for emergency vehicles to get through the crowds. See you at the beach. Any questions? Yes.
Since the sargassum doesn't come in year-round, are we scraping it up year-round, or?
Only when it's on the beach. When it's real light, a lot of times we don't do all the beaches. We have basically prioritized some higher use areas and we have areas that we don't clean it up at all, and then we have areas that we do clean it up. When it's not coming in, of course we don't. And like I said, during the off season, when we get the light inflows of it, we either don't mess with it or we use the rakes.
Like that one picture you had, clumps, not much more than this, and you had the machine going. And I was just wondering, how come?
Only when it's heavy is the big loaders are used.
Well, it wasn't very heavy. On that picture.
On the picture.
It wasn't like like that. It was, just a little more weed than this picture here.
Okay. Any other questions? Thank you very much.